Yo, as you might know, this whole thing happened. Astrofest, like, when was this? Was this yesterday? I think it was like yesterday morning. I think, or the day before that morning, if you know what I mean. So obviously, there was like, wait, is this the article here? Yeah, look, 8 dead, 2 teenagers, Astro World Festival. Now, like, 300 people got injured and stuff, and it's like a whole it's like a whole conspiracy, but like the conspiracy stuff, that's just Twitter stuff. Like you lot should leave that to like Twitter people, because none of that, like I was seeing people say stuff like I was seeing people say stuff like, oh, it was a sacrifice, and like stuff like that. Like you man, like I don't know anyone that's dumb enough to even think. But I can't lie, like my thoughts on it are like yo, personally I blame Travis's crew, because there's a video like here, like I'm telling you, where is it? This one? Nah, it's not this one. Where I want to find the video for you. Like, where is it? Where is it? There's like a video of. Oh yeah, it's here. Look, 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 look. So look, you man can see this in it. You man can see like that. There's a woman who climbed up, but I mean that's the camera crew, so that's not really his crew. But I was seeing people say on like Twitter and stuff that I've seen other videos, but like I can't like I only just turned on my stuff now, so I didn't really like get everything up. But I seen people saying like, oh, to get the security's attention, they had to put flashlights in their faces and stuff. But like, if the security knew that people were dying, then like they should have said something. Like you man, if I was working security and I heard that, like I would have said something. I'm sure every security has a radio thing. Like I don't get why they couldn't just radio like someone that's on main stage, or even just run up on stage, because to be honest, it is a serious like life or death incident. Like they could have just run up on stage and told Travis, like, literally, like what's the worst that could happen is them getting fired. Like I'm pretty sure like being fired from one festival is not as not as severe as like wanting to save someone's life. But I don't know, innit? People think differently, honestly. People think differently. But the one thing is about this, you might can see here, innit? Look. Let me go back. You might can see, look, he's wearing headphones. You might need to understand them headphones are like noise. They're like noise cancelling. I'm not even joking, because it's a camera crew at a festival. Of course, he's not just wearing headphones for no reason. These are like noise cancelling. So like obviously, if you look at it from his perspective, it just looks like two people just ran up and they're just shouting in his face, standing in front of the camera, just trying to cause chaos in it. That's like, so like honestly, she should have ran to Travis. Like I even said it here. Like she should have ran to Travis though. Like I'm not even joking. Like she should have just ran up on stage, because there was there's a thing where two, is it this? Yeah, look. Look, these are two fans. These two ran up on stage, and then look, this gonna tie into what I said earlier. Where?
All that. Two hands to the sky. Two hands to the sky. Two hands
Where?
up, y'all. Two hands up. Y'all know what y'all came to do. Chase me. Let's go.
You man, you know what he came to do. He means like stage diving. Like if you man really watch his concerts, man, I'm telling you, I've watched like I'd say maybe 50 or more of his concerts. Nah, let me chill. Maybe 20 or 30 or more of his concerts. These lot came to stage dive. People were saying like these two were yo fam, from you lot's perspective, do they look like security to you? Do they really look like security though? Like look at how they're dressed. They're not. He's wearing blue jeans. This is clearly not security. They literally came up just to stage dive. People do it like every single show.
Chase me. Let's go.
You can literally see it. Yeah, like look, they even getting hype. Like you might can see when the
Y'all know
music
what y'all
starts.
came to do. Chase me. Let's go.
Fam, you can literally see him, fam. Like they're getting ready to stage dive. So the whole thing about security came up on the stage to try and help. That's just a stupid lie. People were trying to say when he was like you like know what he came to do. People were saying like that was like starting a ritual, fam. Nah, the thing is, it's not even like funny, yeah, but like I don't even know how people are that delusion. Like it's dumb. It's actually dumb. Like it really is dumb, and it's sad. It's sad. Like I think it's kind of disrespectful to the families for like people to just be like, oh, it was a ritual, whatever. Like imagine like that's your like brother or something, and people are like, oh, your brother got sacrificed and stuff. Like what? Like that's obviously not true. But like look at this article as well. So they're like so it's saying police officials said promoter Live Nation agreed to cut the show shortly after multiple people collapsed, but the concert attendees said Scott agreed to play his whole set and finish at 10:15, which means that's like 35 minutes. Concert staff ignored please. Oh no, yeah, please from fans hold the show, who including some who climbed onto camera platforms to point out. Yeah, that's the video I just showed you. Nah, but with that, like, you might need to understand that like the set, like it's not Travis performing the set. He's basically just doing vocals. He's not doing the synths. He's not controlling the bass. He's not DJing. He's not doing lights, cameras. He's not controlling the power, like all of that. All of that is like people that are like backstage, or maybe even like at the back of the actual stage, because that stage was massive. Like I don't even know who was on that stage. But the thing you might need to understand is that like if they wanted to cut it off, like they should have just cut it off. If police said like cut it off, then like I don't understand why they wouldn't cut it off. Because you might understand that Travis can't control the show being on, basically. Like if they wanted to cut it off, they can cut it off, because they're the look. It says concert staff, so I think that means organizers. No. Concert staff is like the security and the police and stuff that were hired, but the promoter, that don't make sense though. Because if the organizer wanted to cut it, then like they can cut it. Like that's their, because I swear that's their venue, like Astroworld itself. Because like obviously, Travis still doesn't own Astroworld. Obviously, I'm sure he doesn't. I swear. I think that's state owned, but I'm not too sure. But like another thing that I wanted to speak about, like look at this. 14-year-old, 14-year-old, 16-year-old, 21, unknown age. Okay, I was hearing. Look, I got the thing here. I was hearing something about look, a 10. Nah, fam, you man, a 10-year-old in a mosh pit. Like you can't be serious about this, you man. Like how do you man, like, I don't understand how you man can blame him like for that. Like you man, whoever this kid's parent is, they need jail time, or like the carer, whoever, because you can't take a 10-year-old to a mosh pit concert. 100% not. That's wrong. The worst thing is, that's the only one like they can name that was like injured. So imagine if there was like other people his age there as well. That's bad, especially like when they're around like drugs and all of that stuff. Because I was hearing wait, I want to find it. I was hearing. Yeah, look, it's here. I was also told that one of the victims was seen foaming at the mouth before going into cardiac arrest. You man, that's drug. Yeah, that's drug related. Look, a source connected to Astroworld tells someone in the crowd went crazy and began injecting people with some sort of drug which caused pain and surge. Speaking of that, it was literally posted on Rap. It was posted on Rap. It was posted on Rap. Houston police confirmed security felt being poked in the neck with a needle. Nah, you man, this is sad. The only way to prevent that is like, I think it's called an anecdote. Like it's like you have to take something else for it to like prevent the is it a disease? I don't know. No, it's not a disease. It's like it's like to prevent the drug fluids from like damaging your body. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say. That's literally what it is. And like like that itself, that probably injured like a lot. I mean, not injured, but that probably like put a lot of people in hospital, and that killed. I'm sure it killed a few people. But then like they're not saying like all the deaths. They haven't said like which reason for each. Like some of them could have been like drug related, some of them could have been trampled, some of them could have been like even like a heart attack because like the blood pressure is so high. People could have been drinking and stuff. You at this point you literally never know. But the one thing, yo, and look, I seen people also saying that like every single person that died, it was because of cardiac arrest. But the average age for it is 60. I'm not saying it can't happen to people like my age, a few years or younger, whatever. But like it's unlikely. So if you're saying like eight people all died because of cardiac arrest, like it doesn't seem realistic. Like if you actually like understand like what it is and stuff, like it doesn't seem realistic at all. Like not even like it doesn't seem realistic like one bit. Like yeah. No, but even look at this video.
Security, somebody help jump in real quick. Somebody jump in, come on, security.
Look, you man can see. Can you man see like? You man literally heard at the start. He's literally saying, "Don't touch him," like because there were obviously people around the kid. It's like a kid who passed out. People were posting that clip on Twitter, and like I just found this clip. Look at how the media tries to like change stuff. Like, look. You man can literally see. Yo, this is one thing that annoyed me so much. Like I couldn't even believe this. Look. 470 whatever, 300 whatever like likes whatever. People literally cut the video from the bit where he literally stopped his performance to say like, oh, the kid like help him whatever, and they just cut it to that of him like humming while the kid's getting taken out, and then they'll calling that like a satanic ritual. Like what? Like does that really make sense in like you man's brains? And like even here, like look.
Shut the fuck up! Exactly right. We're in there. 2 hands to the sky.
Look, he's literally just talking to the camera. You might can hear it here, look.
2 hands to the sky.
He goes, who asked me to stop?
2 hands to the sky. 2 hands up, y'all, 2 hands up.
He's literally saying, who asked me to stop? Like, have you man ever seen like people perform here, and like people in the crowd will be just shouting like stuff. People in the crowd will literally be shouting stuff, and then like they might respond to it like, oh whatever. But like he was never told that like people were dying. Like you might need to understand at Astrofest 2018, even like Rolling Louds, people pass out. Even at Leeds Fest, people were passing out. But like with this, you can't really tell the difference between like someone dead, someone passing out, unless you're right next to him and you probably like put your hand there or whatever. So this is not even a valid point, because there was so many people there, and like think about it, you might think about it from his perspective. Everyone's just shouting. Everyone is just shouting like crazy. Like it's impossible of what to take in. Like honestly, like that's why I don't get it. And then he did this apology video. I'm not gonna watch it. It's 2 minutes. Yo, there's also this video. Yeah, I'm gonna cover all the faces and stuff, obviously. But people were saying like he was watching people get thing. But look, you can't even. Yo, look. his bit on the stage was, yo, can you yo, I keep looking over here, yeah, because this is like when I stream, I'm normally looking at chat, but there's no chat. So like, don't mind me if I look over there. But look, look, that's the thing he was stood on. People were trying to say like from this is like he was watching people like die and stuff. Like what? Does that make sense to any of you, man? Like look how far away he is. He was never ever seeing that ever. He was never seen it. Look, someone from the Travis concert just said positive. Try to stop the show 4 times. You might need. Oh my days. You might like. I've been on Twitter all day and like people are just saying dumb stuff. People are saying he didn't stop. He didn't listen. He was watching people like, and he was like smiling about it. Like, none of it happened. And I watched it all live. Just said positive. Try to stop the show 4 times. I was there. He didn't know when this happened. He said it was due to cardiac arrest and predominantly drug overdose. That's what you see what I mean? Like, and like there is a news article as well about the because I seen it. Police confirm victims may have been injected with drugs at Astroworld. Like, look, a 16-year-old girl named as one of the 8 people killed, and then that other thing we've seen, it said a boy's mouth was bubbling. So that's 2 people like from like drugs and stuff. So like, I don't understand how like genuinely I can't understand how I don't understand why they're blaming it. I just genuinely don't get it. I genuinely really don't get it. Like here. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna cover that because that's really really graphic. I'm definitely gonna cover it. But you man can see like from here, like look how far they are from thing. People were I seen a video of people like chatting to stop here, but it was like 20 people. He was never hearing it over the bass. He was never hearing it. Like you might need to be realistic. He was never hearing it. If you man heard the bass, wait let me try to find this one sec. You lot look at this. Yo, put on AirPods. Nah. Put on headphones, like ones that are really good. Hear the bass. If you might think he could hear, like think about it like this. There's 50,000 people in a concert. In there, I would say there's like 30 to 40 people shouting. And then there's the bass, and he's wearing like earpieces, and he's singing. Like, yo, like. I don't even know why I need to like even like explain this. Like I don't understand how he would hear him. But like I can't lie, like this is me because like people were trying to like say to me like, why do you think Travis is in the right? I'm just explaining why I think this is an opinion, honestly. But like I feel like my opinion is not wrong because I'm showing you man like exactly like reasons for everything I'm saying. I'm literally showing you like there's nothing more I can say. And then even here, let me just. Okay, even here it says "Sheldon and I broken," and then somewhere here it says, "I want to make it clear we are aware of the fatalities of until the news came after the show, and in no world would have continued filming or performing." You man, do you really think any artist would just see a dead person and be like, okay, nice, fine, let me just carry on? Like, that's never happening. Like, you man, that's clear delusion. Like, people are calling him a sellout, but he's making charities in Houston and he's doing like all this community stuff. Like, you man, like I can't, like, I just can't. Fam, is the word comprehend, fam? I can't understand. I can't understand. I really don't understand. Like, I don't understand how he would have heard any of the shouting. And like we seen he stopped the show at that time, and then like when I was watching it live, he stopped the show like a few other times as well to help people. Like he like genuinely did. And you seen there was one thing about people jumping on the medics bus or whatever it's called. Oh no, the medics car. think it's like a yo. Let me try and find that clip. I want to go back to what I was saying about the people stage diving. Look, you might can literally see it. Since okay, I couldn't find the rest of it like before, but look, they literally how can you call these not security? Like look, they stage dive, but there's this bit here. This bit. When I was watching it, I was watching this live. I was so confused. I was like, because I went like the first. I didn't even know ambulance colours were the same like in the UK and America. I thought theirs were like straight red or straight blue. But like, when I was first watching it, when I was first watching it, I genuinely thought it was a police car. But that's just me. I'm not saying he did. But I thought this was a police car, like the way it was flashing. Obviously, that's just that's a medic's. But it's kind of random for like a medic's car to be in the middle of an actual in the middle of a festival. Like I was confused. I can't tell you, man, what obviously what Travis was thinking. Like I'm not inside his head. But like this, this was confusing.
Two hands to the sky. What the fuck is that?
Nah, genuinely though, like I did not get why there was a car in front of the thing. Obviously now it makes sense, but like during the festival, like nobody came on stage. He didn't go backstage to talk to anyone. Like nobody was like if you was just watching it live normally, you wouldn't think anything happened. I'm not even kidding. You wouldn't think anything happened. That's why like at the time I was confused, but obviously now I understand. Like there was medics there because people were like passing out and like all of that. I was confused.
Everybody good, put a middle finger up.
But like from where we are listening, you can hear people saying like
what the fuck is that?
Yeah, look, you can kind of hear people shout. There's people shouting help. There's people shouting Travis. So like, if you're hearing all of it at the same time, like, I don't know. And like he had the earpieces in. Like the thing is, like you can't really tell someone what they heard. Like you know what I mean? Like if you're listening to 50,000 people, like imagine how big like it really was. Like there's probably people on one whole side just screaming, and then people on the other side just like crying for help. Like so like you can't I would understand like how we couldn't hear the people like crying for help and stuff. I would get it, honestly, I would get it. But I can't lie, his crew really, really messed up, man. Like, his crew sold. Nah, but I can't lie, like, his crew done him really dirty because they should have 100% told him, like, during the festival. Because he didn't go back. Like you might need to understand, all of this happened when he came on. Like the whole day, when that was, I think it was Don T performing. I think that was Keem, Scissor. I can't think. I think Duggar was supposed to be the day after. I think Roddy Ricch might have performed as well. I'm really not too sure. But like people were saying like nothing happened when they were performing, and when Travis came, that's when like everything went just crazy. But then. One other thing is people are saying like he encourages like this behavior. If you man think like he's encouraging people to like kill other people, that don't make no sense. Like you might need to understand he got this whole rage thing from Kid Cudi in it, because like he used to listen to Kid Cudi whatever. It's like he built his whole brand around like raging and like hyping up his concerts and stuff. So when he was saying stuff like, "Oh, we're gonna sneak people into the concert," that's like hyping it up. Like it's getting like you lot should know. I mean, if you might have seen the Astro documentary, the first Astrofest, people were breaking in and they were going my bad. People were breaking in and they were literally going crazy. But like it's like part of the experience. Like people just like going crazy and raging and stuff, like because nearly all of his fans are like that. So people are trying to say like he's encouraging people to like kill each other and stuff. Like that is a really, really big stretch. I could admit that like this whole raging stuff, it can lead to like violence and stuff. Because imagine someone's like going really too crazy in the crowd, pushing you and stuff. Like, that could include violence, and like you never know like how people will react to like being pushed and stuff in a crowd. Like you can't tell. You can't tell someone how like someone else would react, if you know what I mean. But yeah, there's that. But like honestly, overall, I think the crew need to take like really big accountability, because there's so many like I can't find all the videos, but there's so many of like people screaming in the security, like screaming, like crying, and they're just not doing anything. They just stood there. And it's not like they were given orders to stood there. Like I don't know what they were doing. I really don't understand what they were doing. Like they should have like thrown something on stage, or like, cause like you're honestly screaming like you can't. Like me personally, I know I'm never hearing like a few people screaming over like 50,000 people screaming your name for like an hour straight, and like the way like the fans were screaming. Like the ones that were just hyped, the way they were screaming his name and stuff, like I really doubt he would have heard it, honestly. But you never know. Like you never know if he did hear it or he didn't. This is just as I said, this is just my opinion, innit? But yeah, I think that's it, honestly. I think that's literally it. I just wanted to go over it and say what I thought about it. Like, I just think Travis isn't to blame at all. I feel like he should redo the concert next year, but double the security. Actually, like, he should tell, because like he doesn't. I'm sure he doesn't handle security and venues. Like, no artist like book their own like security and venues, and that never happens. It's mainly like his label, or like label management. That's basically the same thing. So his management need to book like way better security, like more trustworthy security, and they need to have more control of the fans, because like the way they're breaking it down and stuff, like how do you know the person like dishing out needles wasn't one that brought down the thing? I understand at the same time, like the whole rager like concept, whatever, it involves like breaking stuff down, whatever. But then at the same time as well, it is security's job to make sure that fans don't come through. And there was an article about look, Houston police chef Troy Finner said he had enough officers on site to handle a crowd of 50,000. I'm not saying it's the police officers' fault, because it's like most likely not. But I'm saying like if there was enough officers plus security, like they should have been able to handle like people breaking in 100%. Because you never know what people are bringing in. Like people saying like someone was selling lace drugs. Like lace means like drugs that have like fentanyl or whatever in it. That kills you. And then people were injecting, and that's even worse. And people were trying to inject the security as well. I showed you like the thing. Like it's mad. Like I don't even know. I don't know why people are like that. Like I don't know why people can't let people just go to concerts and just like have fun and stuff. But obviously when it got done, Travis said this apology, I'm absolutely devastated by what took place last night. Prayers go out to families impacted by Houston Astrofest Festival. Houston PD has my total support as they continue to look tragic loss of life. I'm committed to working together with the Houston family to heal and support the families in need. Thank you, Houston PD, Fire Department, and Energy Power for the immediate response and support. Love you all. Yeah, that's literally what I put in Twitter. You lot know Twitter. Like Twitter, there's literally no like, I don't know. Easiest way to stop the concert, steal his shoes. This is way different. He crowd surfed and someone tried to grab his shoes and like grab him. Like, I don't know, man. Yeah, this is sad. Yeah, also like, rest in peace to everyone who who passed away at the concert and stuff. And like hope everyone who's in hospital is good and stuff. Sad, man. I can't lie, it's sad. I can't. Yeah, look, Yeah, I'm gonna blur that bit out. That's really, really graphic. But look at this. Like, there's no control. There's no control. Oh my days. People are even getting trampled here. Look. Whoa. Did he just punch her? There's no control, man. Like, what's this? The management need to sort out the security, man. Yeah, look again, this edited clip. There's no such thing as coincidence, people. The name of the show will see you on the other side. Like people like this is brainwash. It is pure brainwash. It is crazy brainwash. He didn't even continue. He's literally humming. He's humming like, yo. I just like, I don't know, man. I don't like, genuinely, I don't know. I really don't know. I like, no, like, when I say I don't know, I just don't know how people are. I don't know how people are this delusional. Like, I just don't get it. The VIP section, security is supposed to handle all of that. Security and medics. VIP section is like, it's like closed off, and there's like, I think they overcrowd security there as well. They overcrowd security there because obviously it's VIP, so people can't run in and stuff. So like, they should have handled it, the security, everything. Honestly, all I'm gonna say is it's a tragedy. Yeah, I just hope everyone who got injured and stuff, like, I hope they get better. Rest in peace. I hope all the families are doing good as well. It's sad, man. Like, people are gonna be grieving for a long time. It's really, nah, I can't lie. It really is sad, man. It's sad. Yeah, she is.